Welcome back to Hana Ice Skating Stadium. Here we are for the national tournaments provided and supported by Ice Hockey Australia. So far we have seen action in DeFris and Vauxhall with Ginsberg and Tange to come. This is the opening ceremony. There's lots of hockey players from all the teams that are here at the moment. And so we're just rearranging hockey players at the moment. So Simon Gintings is with me, and Simon, we've seen some great hockey so far with even more to continue over the next 9 days.
Group up, that's the way.
We certainly have, Eric. Lots of fast pace, high skilled hockey. A few lopsided scores that don't necessarily reflect the level of effort from both teams or how tight sometimes the competition is. So we're certainly looking forward. It's amazing at the skill, at the level of ages, under 15s is so skilled and highly skilled. It's the future of hockey is really bright.
Certainly is, and we've certainly got a lot of different players from a lot of different teams. Ginsberg, for instance, doesn't actually start until later on in the new week, but we have representatives from the teams that are here, especially from Vauxhall, which is the Women's Championship, and also DeFris, which is the under-15 tournaments.
We would like to welcome everyone to the 2024 DeFris National Championships. In the spirit of reconciliation, we stand together representing states and territories of Australia and acknowledge the traditional Awabakal people, along with the custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to the land, sea and community. We pay our respects to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. I would like to thank the teams who have travelled from interstate to participate and the volunteers and referees who are making this tournament possible. We ask that all players, coaches, officials and spectators please face the Australian flag, which is in the centre on the Jumbotron, for playing of the national anthem. Well done, everybody. Great job. Okay. I would now like to call the captains of Victoria and ACT DeFris to come forward for the ceremonial puck drop to open the championships. I'd like to welcome Australian Air Force Corporal Aid Rolfe to the ice. Aid has served in the Air Force for over 30 years, including tours of Iraq, Bosnia and Afghanistan. Aid was injured fighting for his country that resulted in the loss of sight and spinal cord damage. Aid has participated in and won several medals for Australia at the Wounded Warrior and Invictus Games. Aid is a member of the Newcastle North Stars para-sled hockey team and is hoping to be selected to the 2024 Australian national team, competing in the World Championships later this year. Welcome, Aid. I would like to wish all the teams good luck in their games. I now declare the 2024 Kurt DeFris and Steph Boxall Championships open. Teams may now leave the ice. Thank you.
So we've never really had to commentate before on 60 million hockey players on the ice at the one time as they're going their respective ways. Victoria and the ACT have a game very shortly in DeFris. Queensland have just had a game along with Western Australia. So we'll clear the ice. The championships for DeFris and Boxall are now officially open. And we've seen some great hockey so far, Simon, with a lot more to come over the next 9 days. If you have missed a game and you want to go back and see on YouTube, Thought Fox Media Group on YouTube, the different state associations have also provided links on all their social media pages as well. So however you would like to consume it, we will be more than happy to have the views and for you to be able to watch some quality hockey here at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium on a what we call land. So we are, once the players leave the ice, we'll be having an ice clean and then we will be back on the same stream for the next game in DeFris, which is ACT versus Victoria. Stay right where you are, the Ice Hockey Australia tournament. We will be back soon for DeFris, for ACT against Victoria on the stream that you're watching now. Back soon.
Back soon.
Welcome back to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium. Eric Brook and Simon Gintings with you for this game in DeFris. It'll be Victoria versus the ACT. Game number 5 of DeFris and Simon. Yesterday's games were very, very different. Victoria had a big win and the ACT, to be kind, had a very big loss.
Yeah, certainly. The ACT got a lot of work to do with this tournament, and hopefully they can take something home from that first game and put it to practice. Victoria, very strong team, looked very good yesterday. The 7-1 win. So yeah, I think we are going to see a lot of goals, but hopefully ACT can put a good showing.
So Victoria defeated Queensland yesterday 7-1. And New South Wales defeated the ACT 27-0.
Yeah, so to be fair, the New South Wales team is a very, very strong team. Used to, they've been training on this ice, so they're certainly used to the ice. And ACT seem to, need to adjust to the bigger ice. I thought they tended to collapse a little bit too much, which is fine when you're on a smaller rink, but. They left the blue line very open, and New South Wales have a lot of players that can really bring the boom when they need to. So
certainly no lack of trying from ACT despite the scoreline. It was just a hockey clinic by New South Wales, and unfortunately sometimes in hockey development that's just the way it is. It is indeed a fresh sheet of ice. We have about 1 minute remaining in warm-up. Victoria are wearing the darker blue, and the ACT are wearing the yellow and the blue and the white.
I think it's royal blue colours for ACT, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not about to get the colour chart out from Bunnings, Simon. The hex code will be really handy. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely ACT colours, if you've ever seen the flag.
Very reminiscent of the colours, of course, of the Canberra Comets in cricket.
That's true.
So there was a trivia night that I went to the other night, and somehow, because I'm a commentator in hockey, they kept on asking me all the sport questions. So here we are. Warm-up has been completed, and we'll be underway shortly for our second game for both teams in DeFris. In the previous game, it was a big victory, Simon, by Western Australia against Queensland.
A dominating performance over Queensland. WA had it all. Just a quicker pace, quicker step, first to the puck, and then just really exploited that. Certainly not to let, Queensland put in a lot of effort, but they were just outclassed.
So having a look at the goaltender situation for both teams, Simon, we have one goalie in each net, and there is, of course, the emergency backup of Billy Drew in the building. Yeah,
Billy Drew, one of our talented local goalies who has repped as well, so she's our backup goalie. We've got Fiorello Arvase in goals for ACT and Seamus Jamison for Victoria.
So we're just about ready for a start here. DeFris action for under 15s, one of 4 tournaments running in parallel at the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium on Awabakal land. So ACT versus Victoria. Just making an adjustment to the neck guard of one of the players who's now on the ice. Good to go. 15 minutes on the clock. ACT versus Victoria. Their second game of DeFris, and we're underway. Woods now trying to work it out for the ACT, but Williat for Victoria on the pace already, trying to attack. Florissay with it. Arvase with it. Clearing it out back into neutral ice. And that'll come all the way back down for Victoria in defence towards Zamboni corner. And that will come back for icing.
Just a little bit too far. Excellent pressure from ACT. It took a lot to shut down Willamette, but they were able to do it quite effectively.
So an attacking zone face-off coming up now for Victoria to the left-hand side or glove side of Avasay. Victoria have it now in Cafe Corner. Centering. Good stick save by Avasay in the corner. ACT looking to improve on yesterday's effort. Out of the zone now. Woods with an opportunity, but Lau, who got himself a hat-trick yesterday, leading goal scorer for Victoria so far. Williott entering the zone now, firing and scoring, and it's 1-0 Victoria, 46 seconds gone.
Just a nice pass from the D. We'll see that on the replay coming up. It's a nice hard pass. Little tip off, and then Willamette able just to all clear all day, and unfortunately for Avasay, not able to stop it.
So back to centre ice we go. Simmons against McNamara at the face-off. Back now for Byrne. Here's Simmons now. Entering the zone briefly. Flung out there by Brown from the ACT. Play continues. McNamara. Saul McNamara's got some speed. Here's Hunter now. Hunter entering the zone for Victoria. Getting pushed off the park. And it's left now. Clearing it in the corner. ACT via McNamara. Passes it off now. Finds Simmons for Victoria though. Simmons firing. Good save there by Avasay. Trying to clear it out, the ACT, but they can't. Kept in the zone via Hunter. Hunter gets around one. Hunter hits the iron. Goes up high. Hits the iron. The puck's still free in front of the net. McNamara recovering. McNamara on the left-hand side. Entering the zone. Firing, and a nice glove save there by Jamison.
Lovely shot there from McNamara. That's the right thing to do. But Jamison up to the task with the glove. Flash of leather.
Now, I've said this enough in AI that you have to go one shift at a time, and that was a good shift for the ACT.
Absolutely. It was an excellent shift for the ACT.
So Cody Parrott will take the face-off for the ACT. And exiting the zone now is Rogers. Rogers up against Riley. Rogers getting the bet. Oh, that's got to be a penalty, and that's got to hurt as well.
Hopefully Riley's okay. Sorry, Rogers.
So Rogers up and about. We'll wait for what the call's going to be. So Riley sitting in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
I think
called a boarding. So Victoria heading towards the power play. And an attacking zone face-off coming up for Victoria.
We'll keep an eye out for Riley to come back out on the ice.
Williott will take it. Zamboni corner. Victoria on the power play. ACT look to clear it out, but they can't. Got a deflection of Rumakainen on the way through. ACT just trying to clear it out. Lau on the blue line was great for Victoria yesterday. Centering pass. Finding Z. C with it. Back now for Lau. Lau fires in some traffic. Big thud on the pads. Good work there by Avasay. Still in the zone. Victoria on the attack. Minute 20 of the power play remaining. They got Lau at the top of the umbrella. Great stick work there by Rumakainen to break up that play. Victoria taking it back to their own goal line with 65 seconds of their power play remaining. Going straight up the middle now is Lau, looking to cross all the lines. Had to watch out for his teammate, and then had to watch for his teammate coming straight into his path. So that was well done by Lau to avoid the penalty and to avoid his teammate. Shot fired from distance, deflected into the corner. Still in the zone for Victoria. Falika comes down after getting the shot on. Kept in the zone via Victoria. 40 seconds of the penalty remaining. Lau at the top of the umbrella. Air swing. Recovers. Finds some support in front. And trying to dig it in but a good save on the right-hand post by Arvase.
Excellent quarterbacking from Lau at the top of the blue line there.
So Simmons will take the attacking zone face-off for Victoria. Clean win. In some traffic there was Kelly, got absolutely monstered. Back now, 20 seconds remaining of the Victoria power play. Victoria on the attack. Hunter wide. In front, Hunter again. The puck's still there. Kelly involved now. Kelly gets pushed off the puck. Centering now for Hunter. Hunter walks in. Good save by Arvase. Cleared out of the zone. And an excellent penalty kill by the ACT. Penalty over. And that was great PK, Simon.
Oh, yes, desperate work from Arvase, but he was managed to pull out the big ones when he needed to.
So all the way back down now. Hunter attacking. Went into the skates and body of a player who had actually fallen down for the ACT, which sort of worked out well in the end. Out of the zone, back into neutral ice. Preston, cross ice pass, entering the zone. Here's Simmons. Simmons with it now, centering, trying to find Hunter in front. Not having it all their own way, Victoria. Here's Preston. Puck skips on him a bit. Preston centering pass. Couldn't connect with anybody in Victorian blue. And we have a whistle. Penalty box door will be opening again for interference. Victorian penalty box, Simon, opening. So Riley heading towards the penalty box. The wrong penalty box door opens, so Victoria will be heading on the power play. So attacking zone face-off and a power play for Victoria coming up. ACT did such a good job of the penalty kill last time. Here's Vandernet firing out of the zone, having to turn and chase. Nelson going back for a skate. No icing on the penalty kill. It's 9:55 on the big clock, minute 40 on the Victorian power play clock. Chen with the distinctive red helmet enters the zone now on the left-hand side. Chen getting around one, centering, trying to connect, couldn't connect. ACT there, kept in the zone by Nelson. Sent wide. Battle in Cafe corner. Minute 20 of the power play for Victoria remaining. Brown doing some good work for the ACT in defence. Kept in the zone via Victoria. Now they try and clear it out. Right-hand side for Leaker and deflected high and out of play.
Some excellent sequence of play from both teams there. Some good old body on body, you know, shoulder to shoulder. Trying to position and jostle for the puck.
Great save under pressure on the replay.
Oh yeah, Victoria had that with the pass into the slot.
So Victoria with it, just under 1 minute of the power play remaining. Firing from distance, lots of players there in the slot from both teams. Back into neutral ice. And across for Victoria now on the left-hand side, entering the zone, Chambers. Up against Woods. Woods in good position. Chambers applying some pressure there in the corner. Victoria still with it in front. It was a good shot there by Victoria, by Davey. Battle in the corner, kept in the zone by the big white V. Lau firing, shot goes wide. No action required. And that'll come all the way back down. No icing on the penalty kill. 15 seconds of the Victorian power play remaining. Rimakainen applying some pressure. Victoria at the rain end briefly. Chambers out of their defensive zone, back in the neutral ice. Williart going for a skate. And that will come back for icing with 1 second remaining in the penalty, Simon.
1 second. Just confirming that penalty. It was a little bit unclear, but the call was the interference on Arvase himself. So
yeah,
Riley sitting out for Arvase.
So an attacking zone face-off coming up. Cody Parrott will take it. So power play over, back to 5-on-5, and another successful penalty kill for the ACT. I think they really have to celebrate these little wins, these little battles. Victoria's been applying the pressure. Williot walks in, other save, what a save, great save.
Yeah, definitely a much better showing for ACT, which is really pleasing to see. A little bit of bias in myself, being a former Canberra boy myself, so good to see ACT hockey playing a little bit better.
An attacking zone face-off coming up for Victoria. Shots on goal favouring Victoria 7-0, and we'll have that one again. So one warning there for the ACT bench for a face-off violation. Puck comes almost out of the zone, kept in the zone initially by Preston. Here's Parrott now. Parrott with the puck. Almost causes a turnover. Adams. Victoria keeping ACT hemmed down here. Preston, right-hand side. Firing from distance, deflected off a stick on the way through. Back now for Kirk. They need somebody in front of the net, Victoria. They don't have someone at the moment. Now they should be almost able to clear it out, was right. Cleared out in the cafe corner, kept in the zone for Victoria via Preston. Finds the skates of Parrott. Parrott clearing it out for Victoria. Penalty coming against Victoria. Parrott was demolished there. Penalty box door will be opening. ACT to the power play.
Yeah, they're taken out from behind there. Just a little bit of a collision and
called holding. $7:12 on the big clock. 2 minutes on the small clock in favour of the ACT on the power play. Shot from McNamara was good. Victoria running it out of their own zone now via Lau, crossing all the lines, squeezing, swerving, scoring. And he holsters the weapon.
a little bit unfortunate for ACT to concede a short-handed goal like that. Just giving her lots of running and just managed to squeeze that in.
There are lots of doing words there, Simon.
Yeah.
One bit of grammar I do remember. Back now for McNamara, entering the zone for the ACT, looking for the backboards. Victoria working it out of their own defensive end. 2-0 to Victoria. Here's Hunter on the left-hand side, trying to get around, gets around Woods. Hunter now. Hunter with another couple of obstacles in his wake. Hunter, they need someone in front of the net, Victoria. Hunter still with it, kept in the zone via Victoria. Applying lots of pressure in defence. Here's McNamara with an opportunity. McNamara walks in. Fans on the shot. But a great opportunity for McNamara. Here's Hunter again. Hunter walks in, fires. And hits the iron. Another close call there. Back now, cleared, almost cleared out of danger by the ACT. Another penalty coming. Interference the call. Victorian penalty box door is opening. Hunter is entering. ACT power play.
Bit unfortunate after such a good run.
5-on-3.
5-on-3 hockey here. I think everyone relaxed because they thought it had gone in, but
I
no
totally
whistle.
forgot about the power play that was already in action. So 5-on-3 hockey for the ACT. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Victoria just looking to clear it out of the slot. Well kept in the zone by the ACT. Good shot cleared out there by Jamison. Using the boards.
ACT needs somebody in front of net.
Byrne, good save, good shot there from Byrne, and a nice save there by Jamison. And 33 seconds to 5-on-3.
They really need to use that extra person to have someone in front of net, in front of Jamison, and block his side.
Extra two people even.
Yeah. Cycle that puck around and move it. Make Victoria chase.
Rue McKinnon, face-off win out of the zone. That probably didn't help. Back now for Woods at their defensive end in Cafe Corner. pressure being applied here by Victoria, causing the turnover. Short-handed. Victoria wandering in, hitting the side of the frame. Count another opportunity. Avasay with a good save. So 5-on-3 for the ACT for another 10 seconds. And Avasay at the top of the crease holds and saves.
And Victoria just being a little bit quicker. That forecheck was able to control the puck, even though there's 3 players on the ice.
So 5-on-3 for 9 seconds. ACT look to clear it out now, and they do clear it out. And it's good work there by Farrell, getting around 1, getting around 2. Farrell denied at the last opportunity. Players both slide into the back wall. There's 1 player back for Victoria. So the short-handed Victorians for the next 55 seconds, 5-on-4 against Victoria. Kept in the zone. Here's Nelson delivering, firing. The puck's still free. The puck's there. And it was a good bit of work there by Rogers. Rogers trying to fire again. ACT defence has been a lot better this game compared to the game against New South Wales. Victoria on the attack. ACT trying to clear it out. Simmons kept in the zone by Victoria. It's Preston, left-hand side. Need somebody in front of the net. Somebody's there now. Victoria with it. Across the face of goal. Shot from distance from Nelson. Victoria looking to keep the ACT hemmed down here. They're doing a good job of that. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Power play is over. And bumped off the puck there was Nelson. It'll come back now for Preston. With 3:50 remaining in the first period, 2-0 to Victoria. Good work, Chambers. Riley. Chambers again entering the zone for Victoria. Gets a shot on. Could have been, and was played with a high stick. No penalty, and that'll be a face-off.
Nice to see Rogers back on the ice after that heavy knock into the boards there. So he's checked out by the medical staff and given the all clear.
So attacking zone face-off for Victoria. 2-0 Victoria, 3.5 minutes remaining in the period. Good defence there by Byrne. Byrne now on the attack, finding Cullen. Cullen fires and a good save there by Jamison.
Nice shot from Cullen. Even better save from Jamison. Good positioning.
So Parrott again will take the face-off against Williott. ACT and Victoria. Victoria look to clear it out their left-hand side past the benches. Puck ballooned, almost out of play. Riley battling against Davey and Parrott. It'll come back now for Lau. Pressure there by Byrne. They just elect to go backwards, Victoria. Getting around Parrott. Entering the zone. Here's Lau now. Lau with it. Thinks about firing. Trying to find a lane. Squeezes it through. Trying to squeeze it through the 5-hole. Riley's there for the ACT. Battle up against the boards. There's a battle. The puck needs to continue to move, and it does. Skate higher corner. Puck eventually comes into the slot, cleared out by the ACT. Really under some pressure there by Byrne. Byrne's been applying some great pressure in defence. Victoria not having it all their own way and out of the zone. Here's an opportunity. Byrne, the puck went behind. Back now for Williott, looking to re-enter the zone and does. Williott fires and a good save by Avasay. Tremendous save.
Yes, Byrne a little bit unlucky that puck just boggled at the penalty door. Could have gone away and had a nice shot. But unfortunately for them, Victoria were able to get that puck back and put more pressure.
Simmons comes back onto the ice for Victoria. Adams and Preston almost come together on the blue line, flung in from distance. Simmons was there trying to take Avasay's eyes away. In the slot, Preston under some pressure. It was great pressure there by Farrell. Simmons coming in again, centering, And a good save by Avase. Puck still free, flung out by the ACT. Minute 50 remaining in the period, and that will come back for icing.
This is good work from ACT, under a lot of pressure from Victoria, but they're actually matching energy, which is good to see.
So attacking zone face-off coming up for Victoria. Back with it now, Kirk. Walking the blue line. Shot from distance. We'll see on the replay if somebody got a tap on that on the way through. It was Vandernet from distance. Netcam will show it great here, Simon.
I think it may have even got Falcon did he get a touch on it or not? Avase, unfortunately, not able to see that and stop it.
90 seconds remaining in the period. 3-0 Victoria. Entering the zone now. And that is another reply. Bar down, top shelf. The mail delivered again from distance.
Being able to step inside and get into that central lane allows them to access a really good quality chance.
So we'll run through the goal scorers with Simon at the end of the period. 87 seconds remaining in the period. 2 quick bang goals from Victoria. Vandernet allows the puck to go through. Good work there trying to clear it out. Victoria up against the boards. ACT with a high level of compete there. It was good work there by McNamara in the slot. Riley can't keep it in the zone. ACT looking to clear it out, and they do. Their right-hand side. 1 minute remaining in the period. Around 1, around 2. Avase deflects it high and into the netting. .55 seconds remaining in the period. Now, Victoria and ACT will be very happy with these periods, Simon, for 2 very different reasons, I think.
Yes.
Attacking zone face-off, across ice pass, firing, deflected high and wide, now to play, and we'll have a face-off.
Nice little bit of defensive play, using that, putting the stick, clogging up the shooting lane or the passing lane. That's what you want to do when you're in defence.
So attacking zone face-off for Victoria. 48 seconds remaining in the period. Parrott against Willett at the face-off circle. ACT try to clear it out. Deflected by Lau. Firing from distance. ACT got players in the slot there trying to clear it out. 35 seconds remaining. Up against the boards. There's a battle. Victoria get the better of that one. The puck's free in the slot. Avase right-hand post, watchful. Trying to clear it out. Well frozen there by Avase with 18 seconds exactly remaining in the period.
One thing you can say, Avase has really been battling for that puck, really working hard. A little bit unlucky to have 4 scored against him, but really can't fault his compete.
Attacking zone face-off coming up for Victoria, and we'll do that one again. So the referee going over and having a chat with the ACT bench. Possibly just a warning about delay of game from the face-off. Attacking zone face-off for Victoria, 17 seconds remaining in the period. Hunter now left-hand side, trying to squeeze through a gap. ACT there, clear it out all the way back down. And that will come back for icing. Attacking zone face-off, Victoria. Lau in the slot, fires, deflected high, out of play with 2 seconds remaining.
ACT just have to work to keep this out. They don't want to go for another shot.
Oh, air swing there. And that is it for the end of the first period. Victoria dominating against the ACT, but the ACT a much better performance compared to yesterday, Simon.
Oh, absolutely. I think everyone should be happy with that. Obviously, the scoreboard's there, but, you know, in terms of you want to play, you want to try and sort of do something good every shift, and I think ACT have been able to do it despite the scoreboard. We've got 4 goals in total in this period, all to Victoria. The first one with Avery Willett, assisted by Bradley Davey and Julian Lau. Followed up, Julian Lau features again, as he did yesterday's game, unassisted this time for a short-handed goal to tally Victoria's second goal. Thomas Chalmers and Tom, assisted by Tom Vandernet for Victoria's third goal. And then finally, Tom Fialka, assisted by Taylor Nelson for the 4th goal for Victoria. But lots of positives for ACT. You know, obviously Victoria's still being dominant, but yeah, definitely a lot more structure. They're not so compressed. It's much better defensive effort all around.
Just on the score alone, now the score is one of many things, of course, that you can use to measure performance in hockey. But yeah, the defensive effort is a lot better. You know, yesterday was a hard one for any of the teams. We've travelled and whatnot. First game of the tournament. You don't really know if you've been playing in your own little system, say for instance in the ACT, you don't necessarily know how you compare with the other states until you get to a tournament like this. Yeah. Because Simon, as I keep on saying, it's a long tournament.
Yeah, it is really hard to know the benchmarks. You know, I've taken teams to tournaments both within the state and interstate, and it's really hard to know how you're actually going to go. But look, at the end of the day, at the junior age, you really want to just focus on just doing the simple things well, and just developing your hockey. I mean, the scoreboard is something, but at the end of the day, if you can say that you've had a generally good shift, that's a win.
You're out with your mates. You're having the best time that you can. There's so much hockey over the next few days that you can play and watch as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping that ACT are actually enjoying the experience despite being on the wrong end of some of these scores. So enjoy the trip.
So back to centre ice we go. Start of period number 2. Victoria 4-0. And we're underway. Back to neutral ice we go. Victoria looking to enter the zone. The paddle there of Arvasay coming into play rather early in the period. ACT looking to clear it out of the zone. They're hemmed in Zamboni corner for the moment. Victoria in possession. Great work in the corner by the ACT as Victoria look to get somebody in front of the net, which they have now. Good save there by Arvasay, left-hand post. So Victorian receiving some shooting lessons on the bench. Victoria centering and out of the zone. Back into neutral ice. Good work there from Woods.
Excellent work from Woods there.
And I'll keep on saying it. It's these little one-on-one battles. Here come Victoria entering the zone, crossing all the lines, thinking about shooting. Arvasay there on the left-hand post. Goes to the right-hand post. The puck's free in the slot. They're lining up. Lau air swing out of the zone now. It was good work there by Farrell against Lau. The referee's arms stay down. Like seagulls fighting over chips at this stage. It's back now for McNamara. McNamara enters the zone for the ACT wide. It's deflected almost. You could hear the audible groans from the ACT bench, and they're the furthest away from us as they thought that one was heading for Goaltown. Victoria entering the zone. ACT clearing it out all the way back down, and that will come back won't make it all the way for icing. Victoria have to continue. Applying some forechecking pressure is McNamara. Victoria left-hand side, entering the zone. It's Hunter. Centering, trying to find somebody in front. That somebody in front was Simmons, but couldn't connect. Opportunity, McNamara against Hunter. Hunter uses the body there. Takes over possession for Victoria. It's been end-to-end action. Entering all the zones. Thinking about firing, trying to firing, but Arvase was there. So here comes a replay of very possibly very close to the ACT goal here, but saved by the net. There was Victoria.
Well, that was close. McNamara running in hard. That was excellent play from McNamara. Haven't taken the shot. That last sequence, Arvase cutting off that pass at the last minute. Otherwise, it would have been a goal and through the back door.
Centimetre overway, and we could have been celebrating McNamara's goal instead of being down in the ACT defensive end right now. Here's Victoria keeping in the zone there. Vandernet trying to clear it out. Regina kept in the zone well by Victoria. Parrott hanging on. Shot goes wide. Now they try and clear it out. The ACT up and over the bench and into the Zamboni area. So 12-11 remaining in the second period. 4-0 Victoria. Vandernet fires. Got a lot of Cody Parrott on the way through. ACT looking to clear it out now. Need to clear it out. Brown doing the hard work behind the net. Clears it out now. Parrott on the chase. Back now for Nelson for Victoria. Kirk, Felicia entering the zone for Victoria. Got Kirk for company. Zamboni corner. Victoria on the attack. They've got a couple of players in the general slot area. Wright should be able to clear it out for the ACT behind the net. Victoria still on the attack. Pass one. Can they get it out of the zone? Parrott up against the boards. Victoria there in numbers. Here's Chen centering, but only found the stick there of Wright. In the slot, Arvase, great initial save, but in the end, Stacks on the mill, and another goal for Victoria.
I honestly thought Arvase had that sealed. I was expecting the ref's whistle, but clearly the puck was still alive. Very unlucky for ACT in that sequence. It did some really good work leading before that, pushing Victoria wide, making them less dangerous. You really want to have that puck carry out to the sides, and they were able to do that for quite a bit.
So Simmons against Rumakainen. Victoria haven't had it all their own way despite the scoreline. Simmons, ACT looking to get it out of their own defensive end. Kept in the zone via Hunter briefly. Battle up against the boards. Hunter with it now. Hunter walking in, directing. There's somebody in front. And another goal. Kelly this time with a lot of net, just able to guide it in.
Yeah, it's just that play down to the lateral side, just pushed Arvase to that near post and left it open for Kelly to slot it in.
So the referee's having a conference here. Didn't seem to be anything wrong with that with the naked eye. Players waiting at centre ice. 10:50 remaining in period 2. 6-0 now for Victoria. And we're underway again. ACT with it in defence, clearing it out the left-hand side, past the stick and blade of Woods. Back now Rogers, battling Rumakainen. Here's C with it now. Getting sent wide behind the net. They've got somebody in front of the net in the form of Chalmers now. Shot attempt from distance was unsuccessful. Victorious with it, centering in front. Chambers The puck's still free, and it was well saved there in the end. Had a couple of attempts at it. Rogers was there for Victoria.
Yeah, Rogers having a bit of a dig, but Arvase just reaching out. Massive, massive stretch to freeze that puck.
So new unit coming on for the ACT. Tucking zone face-off coming up for Victoria. Wilmiette chasing their own puck. Corporate corner. Victoria on the attack. Davies armed, ready and dangerous and wanting it in the slot. Puck doesn't get to him though. ACT trying to work to get it out of the zone there by Byrne. Now they try and clear it out, the ACT. Not quite. Shot from distance. Arvase there ready. Puck still free. It was really sweating on it on that occasion in front of the net. Preston wide and out of the zone. So Victoria, they come back now through Adams. Adams now trying to find Davey. Davey with it, centering. Found the stick of Chambers briefly. ACT do a good job of clearing it out. Here's Simmons now. Simmons with the puck, winds up, selects power drive, deflected in. I thought that went in.
I thought that went in as well.
Max Simmons selected power drive. Very close call for the ACT. Play has continued. They've certainly had some good chances there on that occasion, Simon. Wowee.
Wow. Just that good. Victoria caught on a bit of a bad change there with the D-core. Allowed him. I thought that went in for all money.
So back now. Wiping out is Cullen, wiping out the icing. Victoria looking to clear it out now. Good work here by Chen. Chen recovering, retrieving the puck, squeezing through a couple. Kirk was there waiting for the backdoor opportunity, kept in the zone despite the attentions of Parrott. It's good work there by Riley. Here's another opportunity. It's Byrne firing high and wide on this occasion. Had Simmons for company. Had McNamara rather for company. In front, across the face of goal. Byrne, cafe corner. Here's Parrott losing possession for Chen. And we still haven't had a whistle since that near goal for the ACT as they wander in and fire, and that's goal number 7 for Victoria.
Very unlucky for ACT, especially to concede that goal.
So replay action here for you.
Just able to weave around the D and just creates that little bit of space to have a clean shot.
Unlucky at one end of the ice for the ACT for a different reason, and unlucky for the ACT at the other end of the ice. So 7-0 now, 8 minutes remaining in the second period before the Zamboni break. Riley hasn't stopped all afternoon. Back now for Hunter. Hunter around Riley. Hunter with it now, left-hand side. Hunter fires, and Arvase holds and saves. So replay action of the previous one. This is a very close situation there with the ACT here. Netcam will show us well. Replay action. Close call. Yeah. Very close call. I don't think there would have been anybody in the arena would have been unhappy if that was awarded a goal to the ACT.
Even though they're Victorian persuasion.
As Victoria work it out of their own end now. 7:30 remaining in the second. Working down the right-hand side. Nice pass there from Kelly. Here's Simmons. Simmons wanders in. Pulls the trigger. Kelly in front. So Simmons really drove the net. Waiting in the trailing position was Kelly, and that's her second for the afternoon.
Excellent work from Kelly to follow in. I've said this multiple times in the tournament. You have to follow in the shot. Don't drift off. If you're basically looking for those rebounds, take your chances.
And what it is good to see, Simon, as well, it's just not the same person just taking up, scoring. There's not 60 million goals to one player. It is being shared around. And coming back now And that'll come back now for icing. Now the ACT have managed to get 2 shots on and 2 very close calls, but the interesting thing about hockey, if it hits the post and goes out, it's not registered as a shot. Back now, firing Victoria. Oh, see from distance. That one was a cannon.
That absolutely was a cannon.
That was just clinical.
Yeah, Victoria love to have that D up the top there. High slot. Just open shot.
So another situation of a couple of bang-bang goals, Simon. So ACT, they won't give up. Here's Cullen entering the zone. Victoria with it, clearing it out. It'll going all the way back now for C. Just got the last goal, entering the zone. Centering. And this time it is Rogers.
Yeah, you could see that play develop. As, so again, sort of making a charge and then drifting off and opening up that space. Arvesay tracking the puck with that lateral pass, east-west pass. It's just a little bit too good. Straight onto the tape.
So here's a penalty coming against Victoria. A delayed penalty for the ACT. Still having it now, Byrne. Delayed penalty. Tries to squeeze past a couple. Victoria will touch up. There will be a penalty coming, and ACT heading towards the power play with 6:27 remaining.
Chambers going in for 2 minutes for hooking there.
So it's interesting with Victoria. We've got Chambers and we've got Super Nintendo Chalmers. Play continues. ACT started their power play. Victoria clearing out the aerial route all the way down into Zamboni corner. 10-0 now. Hunter. Oh, it's on top of the net. Oh, replay, please. Oh, that's weird.
I am very pleased that didn't go in because that would have been just demoralising. Just the play of the game, just puck luck sometimes.
Netcam at that end has paid for itself for this weekend for that replay and that replay alone. That was gold. Back now for the ACT. Minute 40 remaining in this power play. Cohen loses the puck. Here's Lau. Lau squeezing it in. It was good work there by Byrne. And here's Chalmers. Back now for Riley. Riley clearing it out. Zamboni corner. Zamboni out in 5 3/4 minutes. Kept in the zone by Chalmers. Clearing it out. Heads up Victorian bench. Wowee. Attacking zone face-off coming up for Victoria. A minute 11 remaining of the ACT power play. They're at the wrong end. 10-0 to Victoria. ACT looking to clear it out of their defensive end. Parrott trying to contribute along with Wright. Here's Lau. Lau up against Parrott. Lau clears it out. ACT looking to clear it out their right-hand side. Turnover. Victoria. Chen squeezing through traffic. And Arvesay, despite the scoreline, it's been a tremendous effort. And it's hard to. You're the only goalie, Simon. You know you're there for the whole 45 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of work. 26 shots on goal so far to ACT's 2, plus the 2 dingers on the bar.
The 2 dingers on the bars that won't count as shots, unfortunately. That's one of the weird hockey things. Kept in the zone there via Nelson. ACT with it now via Woods. Woods centering pass. Couldn't find anybody in the ACT colours. Nelson entering the zone for Leaker. Getting sent wide there by Woods. Centering. Couldn't connect with Chen. That was in the lane. Back now for Nelson. 22 seconds of the ACT power play. Now they clear it back into neutral ice at least. Nelson with it. Electing to go backwards at the moment. 10 seconds before the Victorians go back to full strength. Right hand side. Back into neutral ice. Here's Rumakainen. Centering. Entering the zone with purpose there. It was good work there by Farrell. And Victoria taking over again on the left-hand side. Centering. Lots of players there in the slot. Good opportunity and a good shot there from Davey. But Arvesay holds.
Lovely save from Arvesay. I just feel like the D just need to stick to it. They're starting to peel away a little bit sometimes when they're on that back check. So just keep applying pressure.
And as players get older, Simon, the structure improves.
Yes.
Attacking zone face-off coming up for Victoria. Here's Lau on the blue line. Finding it in, holding Davey. Williot with it now. Zamboni corner. Zamboni out in 4 minutes. Back now, firing from distance. The puck's free in the slot. ACT look to clear it out. Here's McNamara now. McNamara with it. Would really like to see. Oh, absolutely monstered and pushed off the puck there by Lau. And that was a penalty 7 days a week and twice on Sundays.
Lovely run by McNamara. Just couldn't get past Lau, unfortunately, and but it did draw the penalty. So let's hope ACT can at least pull one back.
3:42 on the big clock, 2 minutes on the small clock. I don't think that's an answer in the referee's exam, by the way. It's a penalty every day and twice on Sundays. Cleared out back into neutral ice. Victoria short-handed. It'll come back now for Brown. Victoria still in control. Here's Hunter. Hunter weaving, swerving, shooting, saving. There's another opportunity. Arvesay with it on the right-hand post. And they look to clear it out. Back into neutral ice. Here's an opportunity for Byrne. Byrne enters the zone. Tries to fire, but just found the body of a Victorian player on the way through. 3 minutes in the period. And a minute 19 of the ACT power play. It'll come back for Victoria in Hunter. Hunter now. Just electing to go behind the net. Finds Preston on the blue line. Preston fires. Great work there by Arvesay in front. Was Chalmers there. Had a decent opportunity for a tap-in attempt there, Simon.
Yes, Chalmers was left alone a little bit there, and certainly gave Arvesay a little bit of trouble, but unfortunately for Arvesay, he was able to smother the puck.
But that's also quite hard. You're standing in front of the net, and that's not an easy skill to master. Out of the zone. 55 seconds of the ACT power play remaining. Victoria clearing it out of their defensive end. ACT there. And Jamison there holds. Hi. Getting Victorian players on the bench saying hi to us in the central commentary position. Out of the zone, Riley all the way back, having to turn and chase. 2:19 remaining. Riley leaves the puck behind briefly, recovering. Great pressure there in front. ACT should be able to clear it out the right-hand side, and they do. Back into neutral ice. ACT power play for the next couple of minutes. Rogers there. Desperation by Rumakainen on the knees, deflected on the way through, won't be icing. 5 seconds remaining of the power play. Victoria well in command. Back now, Riley's done a mountain of work in defence for the ACT. Parrott. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 97 seconds remaining before the Zamboni break. Coming in. Can't get a shot on. Lots of royal blue Victorian jerseys there. Right-hand side. Time almost expired in this second period. Victoria have well and truly dominated the ice, slanted in their direction. The ACT, a much better effort than this time yesterday. Shot goes wide. About 1 second remaining. 1 minute remaining, rather. Up against the boards. Corporate corner. Trying to fling it out, trying to get it out of the zone. The ACT, Victoria have got them hemmed in here. Should be able to clear it out their left-hand side, and they do. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Vandernet just happy to whack it back in, and there's a line change. Some people using the door, some people going over the boards. 30 seconds remaining in the period. ACT would like to clear it out. Line change coming up for the Victorian D. Here's Lau. Right-hand side. Nice pass here for Chen. Chen enters a zone. Was good work in defence though via the ACT. Parrott now. Back now for Farrell with 10 seconds remaining. Parrott winds up one time. A great shot there by Cody Parrott.
Lovely, lovely shot there. Slightly off balance, but managed to pull it out pretty well. Some good sequences there. Good attacking sequence. Farrell involved in that move as well.
So 5 seconds remaining in the period. And Victoria will be obviously overjoyed with this period. The ACT though, and I am trying to be captain positive, they've got some good things that they've done as well. The compete level, the defence level, much better than yesterday. Victorian obviously a very strong team, and that's evident on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they are a strong team, a little bit quicker than the ACT players, getting to the puck. And it shows, unfortunately, it shows on the scoreboard. And speaking of the scoreboard, we had 6 goals in total in this period. So goal number 5 by Kai-Sheng Chen, assisted by Tom Fialka and Ruben Kirk. Poppy Kelly picking up her first with Lucas Hunter with the assist for goal number 6. Thomas Fialka again with Kai-Sheng Chen, so almost a swap around for goal number 7. Poppy Kelly again walking in and picking up the scraps from Billy Simmons and Lucas Hunter. Lucas Share unassisted for goal number 9. And Sonny Rogers assisted by Lucas Share and William Preston.
So the Zamboni is in action on the ice. Victoria with a 10-0 lead. Shots on favouring Victoria 33-4. Eric Brook and Simon Gintings with you. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the resumption of play. Back soon. Welcome back to the Hunter Ice Skating Stadium, and welcome to Marty Moose, who's rather early for work. There's an AHL game on this afternoon between the Newcastle North Stars and the Adelaide Adrenaline, and the Moose is here to watch some hockey as well.
The Moose is loose, that's for sure, yeah. It's always a favourite with the kids when Marty's around.
And there's a lot more kids than usual with all these teams here as well to meet the Moose. So the Moose on the loose in the Don Champagne stand at the moment. But here, Netcam's been so good at both ends. 10-0 in favour of Victoria in this DeFris game against the ACT. Shots on goal favouring Victoria 33-4, including a couple of missed opportunities for ACT, a couple of unlucky opportunities there.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of really hard hits on the post. Really excellent slap shot cannon that was very unlucky not to go in.
So our officials are on the ice and the players will be back shortly. It's good to hear that the ACT bench to our far left is very enthusiastic despite the heavy scorelines against them in the last 2 days. And yet, Simon, we do have another game after this as well for DeFris between New South Wales and South Australia.
That's scheduled to be a really good game. Two very good sides.
So here we are at centre ice. So the Moose would have to be going for New South Wales, yeah?
You would think so.
So here we are, period number 3, ACT with a mountain to climb. Up against the boards. It'll come back now for Lau at his defensive end. Fresh sheet of ice, new period. Here's Lau, Zamboni corner, electing to find back and finding some support. Trying to clear it in the neutral ice, clearing it in the neutral ice now, right-hand side. With the ACT there. Chen's on the charge and goes for it. Oh, that goes for an absolute slide all by himself. Chen hit the board hard. Sort of kind of looked fun, actually. Back now for Lau. Lau, right-hand side, fires, big save. Cleared out of the slot by the ACT. It's good work there by Wright. Manages to clear it out. A left-hand side, trying to find Chen again. Riley there, and that will come back for icing.
Yeah, quite an impressive recovery from Farrell. You could see he was going head first in the boards and was just managed to get out back on both his knees. ACT a little bit unlucky that didn't pass out of the zone, didn't connect with Farrell because they had a good opportunity there.
I just wish I could skate that fast, Simon.
These kids are certainly fast.
Narrator, I can't skate that fast. Back now, Victoria trying to clear it out of their own end, back into neutral ice. Here's Chad battling with the puck. Good work there by the ACT in Byrne, who's been busy. Here's Kirk now. Kirk fires, and a good stand-up save by Avasay. Oh, hang on. Oh, lift it. Play continues, just had to remove the ladder. In the corner now, near skate higher. ACT clearing it out back into neutral ice. Here's an opportunity. Here's McNamara's got some speed. Turnover of the possession though. ACT back there in numbers. It's good work there again by Byrne. Clearing it out right hand side. Kept in the zone just by Preston on the blue line for Victoria. ACT trying to clear it out. Byrne in the slot. Now the clear it out right hand side. Here's Byrne, pressure up against the boards near the ACT bench. Reinforcements arriving from both teams. Trying to fling it out, Williott. Williott taking over for Victoria. They need somebody in front. They've got Davey in the slot now. Puck from distance. Doesn't make it to the net. Here's McNamara. McNamara comes down. The arm stayed down. Cleared out there by Preston. ACT working that narrow corridor near the penalty boxes. We come back now for Preston, trying to find Hunter. It'll come back now for Hunter. They need somebody driving the net. Kelly was driving the net.
Wasn't quite completely sure if that had gone in, actually. I thought RSA had covered it, and thankfully for ACT, he did. Nice run around behind the net and really a good attempt at quick stuff in.
So back to centre ice we go. We're underway. Here's Hunter chasing the puck. Hunter now. Hunter walks in. The puck's free. Cleared out rather urgently via the ACT. Helped on there by Parrott. And that will come back for icing, but that needed to be done, Simon.
Yes, it did. It's got to relieve that pressure. Great save from RSA. Under pressure there. Good run by Hunter.
Absolutely.
Oh, created an excellent chance.
Attacking zone face-off coming up now for Victoria. Trying to clear it out. Hunter, air swing. Commentator's curse on you that time, Simon. Heavy contact up against the boards. Here's Simmons. Simmons for Victoria, cafe corner. Electing to find some support on the right-hand side via Vandernet. In front, the puck's free. Desperation sliding from Marvesay in the corner. Skate higher. Trying to keep it in the zone and doing a good job of that is Nelson, the skipper of Victoria. Behind the net, here's Simmons in front. Trying to pull the trigger is Hunter, wide. They need somebody in front of the net, Victoria. Back now for Simmons. Here's Nelson in some traffic. Sliding, desperation. ACT getting in there. Back now Simmons. Simmons firing. I think RSA lost sight of the puck there, and it's not that hard to lose sight of the puck depending on the way you're looking and your equipment. Out of the zone, all the way back down. Safety first there by RSA. The Victorian bench calling some of the boats back into the harbour. ACT, Woods now. Pressure there by Chalmers. Cleared out, Riley for the ACTs. Got some company. Leaves it behind him, Rimakainen trying to use the wall as an extra player. Victoria have it on the right-hand side. High and wide of RSA, no action required. Kept in the zone via Victoria. Goes wide, no action required by RSA. Around one, around two. They've got Chalmers in front now. Centering, firing. Good stick there initially by Riley to try and get it out of there, but a save by RSA.
Good, desperate defence from ACT. Some lovely movement of the puck by Victoria. We're Wardenhead sending it from the blue line, creating that chance.
Attacking zone face-off coming up now for Victoria. Back now, and we have a whistle. Offside the call. So we'll go outside. Neutral zone face-off closest to the ACT bench. Felica battling with Byrne. Opportunity here for Byrne. Opportunity for the ACT to enter the zone now via McNamara. McNamara shoots high and wide. No action required there by Jamison. The board shook there and the glass shook. Here comes Lau for Victoria. Left-hand side getting around Brown. Puck's free.
Yeah, just a little bit too good there. Lau showing his class, obviously able to handle the puck and just too quick for RSA.
Looked really nice on that angle.
Yes.
So 12-0 now. Preston battling. ACT via Parrott, looking to clear it out via the backdoor escape route. Delivered it now to Daly. Daly for Victoria. They've got somebody in front. That was Chambers. Wildermead firing. Good couple of saves there. Desperation, ACT defence trying to clear it out. They don't want to get hemmed down here. Battle up against the boards. Victoria 12-0 with 8:50 remaining. Heaps of battles there in the corner at Skate Higher. Here's Davey. Davey now firing. The puck's still free in the slot. The puck's free. Arvase from post to post. Victoria still in possession. We have a whistle and the net looks like it's off its moorings.
Lots of pressure on Arvase, but he's up to the task in this instance.
So we're going outside. Neutral zone face-off closest to the ACT penalty box. Penalty box doors have remained firmly closed. Neutral ice. Nelson has to come back and turn around. Nelson against Rumakainen. The door of doom. Kelly providing some good resistance there. Hunter battling up against Riley. Hunter getting the better position of it. Centering. Couldn't connect with anybody in front. Hunter circling, firing. The net's off its moorings there as Simmons was strong enough to dislodge the net. Because none of these people can drive, Simon, I can't even use my usual joke of circling around looking for a parking spot at insert name of rink here.
Well, I think you could get away with it. They're almost ready for their L's.
Oh, I remember those days. Tucky zone face-off coming up for Victoria, shooting from distance, flinging it away was Arvase rather. ACT looking to clear it out. Back into neutral ice. Victoria have it. Looking to go in the zone. Around a couple, but Riley there. Riley's been a mountain in defence. Now cleared out by Farrell. Right-hand side. It's good work there by Woods. Victoria entering the zone. Good stick lift by Rumakainen.
Textbook.
Absolutely textbook. It's like his father told him to do it. Sliding along the boards. Mark Rumakainen, the coach of the ACT team. Victoria on the attack. Centering pass, trying to connect in front. It was Chalmers in front initially. Up against the board, centering. ACT should be able to clear it out, but can't. Vandernet in some traffic. Getting forced wide there by Woods. Coming back now is Riley. Riley, great work. The puck continues though. Vandernet. Left-hand side. Farrell trying to clear it out. Vandernet trying to fire. Farrell applying some pressure. Now in the cafe corner. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Rumakainen trying to clear it out. ACT trying to clear it out. Penalty box doors have remained closed. Victoria looking to go on the attack again. Centering. Couldn't connect with anybody in any colour. And it'll come back now for Victoria. Here's an opportunity for Farrell. Farrell walks in. Farrell digs. Oh, he absolutely had to stretch there, Jamison. But Farrell, what an opportunity. And the Victorian bench went up with that save. Victoria looking to clear it out of their defensive end now. Kept in the zone via Byrne. Gets a ricochet on the way through. Victoria looking to clear it out with 5.5 minutes remaining. Here's Lau. Nice pass to C. getting sent wide. Looking to attack on the blue line. Clearing it out. Here's the ACT with another opportunity. It's McNamara this time. Backhanded shovel slightly wide. Victoria back there in numbers with 5 minutes remaining. Here's Kirk. Enric trying to enter the zone, but Riley contributed to stopping that from happening immediately. Here's Chen up against the boards, up against McNamara. And it'll come down to the blue line, kept in the zone well via Victoria, via Preston. ACT trying to clear it up. Heads up on the ACT bench. This puck goes out of play.
Some excellent back and forth hockey there. Oh, that run by Farrell. Oh, we thought it was on for all money. Just pushed a little bit wide and didn't have that time to take that shot. A big stretch and save for Jamison to deny the goal. Yeah, we were all sort of going, yes.
You can see how much it also meant to the Victorian bench when they saw that save as well. So Victoria on the attack. Looking to clear it. The ACT need to get in there. He's just going left, right at the moment. Just trying to get out of the hole. Kept in the zone via Victoria, via Preston. ACT hopefully try and clear it out their right-hand side. They do with a little contribution from Parrott. Preston, Parrott up against the boards. Parrott and Chalmers, but unfortunately the ACT are offside.
Yeah, Cullen was just a step into the zone, unfortunately, as Cody just couldn't shovel it into the zone quick enough.
Neutral zone face-off closest to the Victorian bench. 4 minutes remaining in this game. Here's Chambers rather. Chambers centering, firing. The puck's free. They keep it in Victoria. Cafe corner. Firing from distance. Good save and some help by Brown in defence. In the slot. Oh, we'll have to have a look at that one again because Chambers was intertwined with the pads there of Avasay.
Well, we got a penalty there too.
So here's what happened there on the replay. And ACT going to the power play. Is that the biggest hook you've ever seen? Taking his own face-off and power play coming up for the ACT. 3:34 on the big clock. 2 minutes on the small clock. Rumakinen will take. So 4-on-4 situation we're learning here from the officials. So there's a hold in there as well. So we're waiting to see who this could be against the goalie. So we're hearing 4-on-4. The ACT penalty box door is opening. So it's a case of, especially if it's against the goalie, who's going into the penalty box. So the referee's coming over towards the ACT bench to explain the situation. Well, now it should be 5-on-5 now that we've got an extra person. So we should have 5-on-5 now because they'll cancel each other out. So that's so play continues. McNamara looking to clear it out, gets disrupted. Here's Hunter. Now they clear it out. Back now for Hunter. Hunter at his own defensive end. Finds some support in Lau. Entering the zone. That'll come all the way back down. And that'll be back now for Lau with just over 3 minutes remaining. Lau getting around one. Going to cross all the lines. Crosses all the lines. Tries to get around another one. Firing, but a great save. Great save there by Avasay. So the referees heading over towards the timekeeping area. We've got one player in the box for each team. So we're just sorting out something here. I'm not going to speculate. So Victoria on the attack, 2:55 remaining. So an extra player from each team will be sent out. So that previous play, as we said, should have been 5-on-5. And so 5-on-5 hockey it is. The penalty for either team cancels each other out and is 5-on-5. Nelson all the way back down. Victoria on the attack. ACT trying to keep them out. Here's Nelson again. Parrott contributing. That was also good work by Byrne. Coming back now for Vandernet. Trying to clear it out. Kept in the zone via Byrne on the half wall. Parrott contributing. Byrne's done a mountain of work. Parrott as well. Up against the boards. Vandernet. 2:23 remaining. So Victoria will continue their undefeated run. ACT with it again via Byrne.
So I can confirm their penalties. Lucas Chambers, 2 minutes for interference, and the ACT penalty is actually a delay of game. So it's a team penalty, also 2 minutes.
So that's an interesting one. Thank you, Simon. I've seen delay of game for a few things, but not in that situation. I dare say that could have been against the goalie. Chen could be a late change too. Farrell firing from distance wide. No action required by Jamison. Up against the boards. And it'll come back now for Brown for the ACT. Pressured, monstered. And it'll come back now for Victoria. 1:40 remaining. Here's Farrell now. Farrell enters the zone. Fires high and wide from Jamison. A bit high on the radar, but I like the idea, Simon.
So do I. I really want to see either Farrell or McNamara, bag a goal, because they've been working really, really hard.
This arena will erupt from everywhere except the bench that the ACT are playing. Doesn't matter what team you support. Here comes Victoria again. 65 seconds remaining. Victoria on the attack. Chen in front with the red helmet. Simmons, Chen attacking the net. Centering, and Arvase has done a lot of work. 46 shots on. Those penalties have expired, so the players could come out after that 2 minutes at the next whistle. .55 seconds remaining. Coming up after this, New South Wales against South Australia in our final DeFris game of the afternoon. Shot from distance, wide, no action required by Arvase. And Victoria will continue their undefeated run. Simmons up against the boards. Here's Adams, just electing to go towards the left. In front, opportunity. Riley's there. So another goal for Victoria.
Just a clean goal. Able to get the work done in the front of the house.
That's what happens when you have a lot of people over at the house. Victoria still on the charge with 30 seconds remaining. Victoria on the attack. 20 seconds remaining. Trying to clear it out. The ACT should be able to clear it out, and they do. 10 seconds remaining. Here's an opportunity for Rumakonen now. Entering the zone. Getting forced wide. Collision against the boards. Victoria will skate it out, and they will continue their charge in the DeFris tournament, now 2 from 2. Can't underestimate, though, the effort of the ACT, though, despite the scoreline.
Absolutely not. They really, well, Victoria had a relatively quiet period with only 3 goals in total for the third period. So ACT should take some positives at that. Plus, ACT had some really excellent opportunities, individual opportunities. So third period goals, Lucas Hunter scoring the 11th Victorian goal with the assist from Billy Simmons. Julian Lau, again, that name pops up quite a bit for goal number 12, and he was unassisted. And then finally, Lucas Hunter yet again for 3 goals, assisted by Billy Simmons and Poppy Kelly. So Lucas Hunter getting his hat-trick.
So handshakes and fist bumps all around. Coming up very, very shortly is New South Wales versus South Australia in the DeFris under-15 National Tournament Ice Hockey Australia. Thank you very much for watching. Eric Brook and Simon Gintings with you this afternoon. Hope you enjoy the action and hope you continue to enjoy the action across the tournament. Thanks as always to our hard-working crew. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now.